Hello everyone, and now welcome to another game between Fly and Infi. Fly has spawned, well, as the red orc over here on the top left-hand side of the map. I'm going to go ahead and speed things up to 4 times speed for the first 2 minutes. Over here on the bottom right, we have Infi spawning as the blue human. We'll see what strategy will be taking place here in game, well, in the second game that I am casting between Fly and Infi. It will be a standard Archmage this time around, and because it is going to be full cross spawns, it is going to take some time for the Blade Master to try and even begin to shut down that Archmage. However, on Turtle Rock, the Blade Master does have a lot of options to clear out these corner creep camps, take down this Ogre Magi, and also take down these Gargantuan Sea Turtles. He may end up deciding not to do that much pressure and instead just try to get that Power 9 items that are so strong and powerful for him to begin with. Militia already bringing up the rear here, going to be able to finish off this creep camp fairly quickly. Blade Master looks like he's going to be going after this Forest Troll Trapper, attempting to take that down right there. And once that Forest Troll Trapper gets taken down, perhaps, well, what is going to be next? Not 100% sure. A Tome of Knowledge going now after the Ogre Magi. And this is just rather interesting here. The addition of this Grunt off over here really shows that the Blade Master is carrying out essentially a 5-3-3 creep camp fairly fast. The Grunt now just going to hold position here, try and fight back, and taking down these units one at a time. Blade Master now has a Ring of Regeneration, and they'll just be able to sit back here. Blade Master will end up taking a little bit of damage, but with that Circlet of Nobility and that Ring of Regeneration, he'll be able to regenerate all of those hit points fairly fast. And with only using one Windwalk, has cleared out a 5-3-3-3-3 creep camp. Very strong positioning there. I don't think I've seen that particular strategy used in quite some time, or in that position. It takes a lot of execution to actually see all of that go down. Anyways, Archmage going to go ahead and take down this 5-3-3-3-3 creep camp once more on the other end. Blade Master is healing back up, has the Circuit of Nobility, healing salves, and a Speed Scroll. A Grunt is going to spot all of this now as the Archmage going to get extremely close to level 3, but I believe just be a little bit shy. Grunt hoping to get the final blow there, and it looks as though it is not going to be able to do that at all. Archmage could end up getting to level 3. No, I believe it is going to be stolen, and it is in fact stolen by the Blade Master. Footman now running for the hills, trying to split directions, and it looks like it will get taken down at the hands of the Blade Master, easily slicing things up. Grunts now switching every which direction. Archmage now running for the hills with those boots of speed, able to get some good distance with the rest of the Orc army. Meanwhile, the Grunts are heading back down across here, and I'm not quite sure what Infi's particular strategy is. He's trying to just get away from that Blade Master, and I think Infi doesn't realize that Fly has already transitioned over to trying to clear out creep camps instead. Back off to the north, you're going to see him attempt to clear out this 3-3-2-2 creep camp, clearing up and preventing the Shadow Hunter from getting some early experience. Blade Master picks up Claws of Attack +6 at this 3-2-2 creep camp, or 3-3-2-2 creep camp, and could end up trying to finish things off. Oh, uses a healing salve a little bit too early. Didn't get the Windwalk off in time as the Archmage now pressures with level 2 Water Elementals. All right, this is potentially a very big deal right here. Are they going to be able to fight back and repair? That is the big question. Blade Master going to be showing up. Archmage does not have enough mana to drop a second Water Elemental. That is very important to note, as the, well, Footman does get taken down. A lot of pressure already being brought into here, but I don't believe Infi is really going to get that much bang for the buck, as we do see the completion to Stronghold, training up of the Shadow Hunter, not really delaying the Spirit Lodge or that Bestiary. Meanwhile, we are at Keep, getting up that Mountain King, getting the Arcane Vault, and we should be building up those Arcane Sanctums shortly. It looks like it will be your standard Archmage caster. Archmage now trying to make its way over. Archmage, well, Blade Master going straight after the Archmage there. It steals the last bit of experience and deals damage as well. Nicely done. The Blade Master now going once again after that Water Elemental. Water Elemental trying to, well, throw itself on the axes of the Forest Troll Warlord. Doesn't really need to. I believe the Sea Turtle hatchlings Well, how does water deal damage to a water elemental? Wouldn't you just add to the water? Anyways, I don't know. Maybe there's some corrosive spits in the sea turtle hatchling. I try not to think about it too much. We are talking about a video game. Anyways, Archmage now still wandering around here. Mountain King joining it on the fight. Sorceresses will be added to add a bit of slow. Mountain King is here, ready to go. I do believe the Archmage will be picking up Dust of Appearance. There it is. There's the Dust of Appearance as the Blade Master is just around the corner now. Militia. Well, what's happening? The Militia are actually attempting to clear out a very, very different creep camp than I thought. And if this is an expansion attempt, this is a full-on ninja expansion attempt, as the Blade Master knows something is up and now sees this Congo line of units making their way over. Shadowhunter is sitting at level 1. Will get to level 2 here in just a moment. Meanwhile, let's take a look. There's the Dust of Appearance. Blade Master taking that damage. And is he going to get Storm Bolted? That is the big question now. All right, there is the Storm Bolt. Unable to steal that last bit of experience. There's Rune Bracers onto that Mountain King, as that Mountain King is a little bit of trouble. All right, let's take a look back across here. Blade Master now trying to go after the footmen. You can see that the peasants are all right here. Archmage is in a little bit of trouble. There's another Dust of Appearance. Blade Master quickly gets away. There is a slow, and we should be getting some healing salves there. There's the Spirit Link as the healing wave does go down. Archmage drops another water elemental here, and the fight is still going on. One water elemental attempting to try and take down multiple units. The peasants could perhaps be able to set up some arcane towers here in just a moment, but the ninja expansion attempt has pretty much come to an end. Priest now going to join in on the fight. Blade Master no longer revealed. That is incredibly important. The Ring of Regeneration doing its job, as the Mountain King does not finish or does not get the Stormbolt off in time on that Blade Master. All right, more damage still to be had. Priest still getting added in. Peasants, the long walk home. Are they going to be able to make it out? That is the question there, as peasant after peasant seems to be falling. There goes one. Another could be happening. The Blade Master was revealed, I believe, by this ward. Oh, where's that ward? The ward should be out here somewhere, as another peasant does get taken down. 3 out of the original 5 peasants currently alive. Sorceress could come in with a slow. The long walked in order to get away. Caster is now turning back around. Water elementals trying to engage. Footmen with no real upgrades. Grunts doing that chase, as the now ensnare does happen. All right, water elemental now taken down. Archmage does not have enough for another water elemental there. There is a potion of lesser invulnerability. Blade Master, Dust of Appearance. Blade Master could be in trouble. Healing Wave in order to get out. Spellbreakers now joining in on the fight. Spirit Link now being stolen, and that is going to switch things around just a bit more. Right, Mountain King trying to get away. Stormbolt once again. Blade Master will be forced to use a Scroll of Healing here in just a moment. Mountain King down to 265 hit points and still trying to stay alive here. Mountain King, is it going to engage? There you go. Spellbreaker, Dust of Appearance could be used. Blade Master now tries to get away. Does Windwalk away again, as there are so many red units right now. Scroll of Healing beautifully used by the Blade Master because of all of that spread out damage from that Spirit Link. Mountain King continuing the fight. No Dust of Appearance to be used. Disenchant now onto the Water Elemental. Water Elemental looks like it will get taken down. There it goes. Front line has pretty much been obliterated. Once again, Archmage low on mana still. Healing Wave, as well, Fly is just continuing to slice and dice his way through here. Berserker Strength now completed. Grunts up to 800 hit points. Spellbreakers could be turning back around, trying to remove a bit more mana. No more mana to really burn off, though, as the Mountain King is in trouble. Mountain King ensnared and gets taken down. 49 over 60 supply compared to what I gotta believe maybe a 40 supply army. Let's take a look. 39, yeah. 39, a much bigger difference than I even originally thought. The Mountain King was taken out and now is getting resurrected, so really, really far behind now, as the Sorceresses are now making their way back off to the north. It looks like Fly is going to have a very easy time finishing this particular creep camp. It is going to go unchecked, and if he can get to 5-5 on his heroes, or even just a 5-4, that is going to really change things up. Blade Master getting that Tome of Experience, I believe, inching closer to level 5, gets the Rune of Healing, and now with more powerful items, Scroll of Town Portal now being transferred to the Shadowhunter. Blade Master wanting perhaps to get an additional potion off of these gargantuan sea turtles. All right, during this time, it looks or feels like Infi wants to just do a lot of creeping right now, rebuild his army, and hope that he can somehow close in on that gap. He is going after the gargantuan sea turtles here. We do see a wand of mana stealing, which is fairly useful on the Mountain King. Denying mana on the Shadow Hunter. Getting more mana on the Mountain King is, well, every human player's dream. Stormbolt coming in to make sure that nothing was stolen there. Another wand of mana stealing. So that is 200 mana being swapped from the Archmage, or from the Shadow Hunter and Blade Master to the Archmage and Mountain King. If that can critically remove a well-timed healing wave and a well-timed wind walk, that could spell the difference between victory and defeat. But right now, though, the Blade Master looks like it will just be shy of level 5. Archmage now heading back off to the north. Bloodlust will be stolen by the Spellbreakers. However, the potential Creepjack is underway. Raiders now going to be coming across here. Archmage here. Ogre Lord gets finished off. Tome of Knowledge. And what are we going to have? Scroll of Town Portal in order to get out. Ogre Magi, Rune of Healing, quickly picks it up and gets away in time. Beautifully done. In order to get that last bit of experience without really exposing yourself at all. Mountain King gonna try and get some damage onto the Ogre Warriors here, get to level 3, gonna go ahead and pull back all of these units. He still does have Bloodlust, but I believe that is gonna be coming to an end here in just a moment, but level 3 on the Mountain King will be critical. Mountain King continuing to bash away, level 2 Stormbolt ready to go. Are we going to see the Forest Troll Warlord getting taken down? Yes, we are. There's the Dust of Appearance. Make sure not nearby. True Shot Aura now giving extra damage across all of those Spellbreakers, essentially giving them level 2 or level 1 weapons upgrades. Back off to the north, Kodo Beast is back out on, or finally out onto the field. Raiders are here, ready to go. Blade Master is, well, just shy of level 5. An expansion attempt is currently underway, as the Shadow Hunter will just stay at 4. Blade Master currently right there. What is happening here? Mountain King does not have a are we going to see a Stormbolt here? That is the big question in order to try and finish this off. If it does happen, the Mountain... Oh, Pendant of Energy was picked up by the Mountain King. Blade Master is still right there. Some sort of sixth sense to know that the Blade Master could be in position and just lying in wait. The majority of the creep camps have been cleared out. The Fog of War reapplying it does not help. Blade Master now once again re-revealed from this Watcher Ward here, as the Archmage may pick up Scroll of Healing, Dust of Appearance, Scroll of Town Portal, and Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. There goes the selling of some items, as we now see, well, the Ogre Warrior is going to get taken down. It looks like it will be a 5, almost 5-5 up against a 4-3 here in just a moment. Shadow Hunter and Blade Master both, what, 9 experience away? Is that, are they both at, no, 9 experience and 4 experience. All right, first one to lose a unit will probably end up losing. There is a Wand of Mana Stealing, getting some cooldown on there. There you go, nice play there. Disenchant, there goes the Water Elemental. There is the level 5 on the Shadow Hunter, and more units here. Spellbreakers up in that front line. Spirit Link all stolen. Archmage gonna go ahead and continue to drop more units there. Spellbreakers can remove all the mana from that Blade Master pretty much in an instant. Overexposed. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability may have to be used, as the Stormbolt does not come down. Mountain King could try to get a Stormbolt off here in just a moment. No, instead goes after the Raider. Raider is going to be slowed for 5 seconds, which means that it will end up getting taken down. No point in trying to retreat it there. Archmage is still in that front position, and Infi... Infi seems to be winning this fight. All of the Spellbreakers causing enormous problems. Archmage now gonna go ahead and Scroll of Town Portal out. The Scroll of Town Portal, really the MVP of the game so far. It has been those Scroll of Town Portals. Timely escapes after all ends. And now, let's take a look at this. 65 supply compared to 66. A great recovery there, as we're now looking back at, well, the Orc army. Will he be able to recover? We do have the economic game, but no additional peasants were being trained, so this, well, gold mine has really not yet paid for itself at all. Raiders are back in position. 1-2 upgrades. Mountain King trying to lead the charge, going to find some units here, and this potentially could be bad. Mountain King gonna get a little bit more experience. Spellbreakers are all here, ready to go. Archmage could try and drop down some units, force a fight at this one particular Great Hall instead. And that might actually turn into a bit of a good thing, forcing an engagement when your opponent is not really ready for it. There it is. There is the Scroll of Town Portal. Units are all now trying to back off. You don't know where they're going to land, and here you go. Kodo Beast is already eating a Spellbreaker. Here comes the engagement. Spellbreaker quickly taken down. Archmage, are they going to be able to drop some more Water Elementals and finish off this fight? Let's take a look at this. Raider gets an ensnare off onto a Spellbreaker. Water Elementals getting disenchanted. Raider gets the wrong, in the wrong spot again, as the Spellbreakers are still trying to escape back once more. Spellbreakers continuing the fight again. Stormbolt. Raider going to easily be taken down. Both sides losing units one at a time, but the Raiders are forcing engagement with those ensnares. Slow finally being constantly cast and recast. Archmage needs to get to level 5, and there goes a grunt giving level 5 to the Archmage. The Archmage with level 3 Water Elementals with True Shot Aura. Very, very deadly, especially as more and more of the mana from the Spirit Walkers are lost. Mountain King comes back in. There's a bash. Spellbreaker losing a lot of mana. There you go. Gonna go ahead and try and engage. Mountain King now in serious trouble. It has a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Gonna turn back. Are we gonna see a Stormbolt? There's a Stormbolt. Windwalk. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. All right, Mountain King is in serious trouble. He needs to get healed back up and in a hurry. Where is some sort of Paladin? The Priest are there trying to work overtime. Mountain King dangerously in the front lines as the Archmage should be ready to drop another Water Elemental here in just a moment. No Scroll of Town Portal. That could be the reason why, well, the army is not doing a full-on retreat as of yet. Let's take a look at this. Archmage does have enough for a Water Elemental. Are we going to drop another Water Elemental? There we are, trying to just tip the scales in favor, but it looks like Fly is just chasing far too much. Short of a disaster from Fly, Fly should have this game here, just constantly putting pressure, getting to those casters in the back line. 63 over 80 supply right now as the Archmage trying to turn back around. Mountain King, what's going to be happening here? He's going to be able to get off a Stormbolt or anything onto these remaining units. 296 critical strike. We could perhaps see level 6 on the Blade Master. There you go, continuing the fight. The Blade Master taking far too much damage right now, though. No real healing getting underway. Shadow Hunter does have a Scroll of Healing. Maybe forced to use that here in just a moment. No more Spirit Link, really, across multiple units. As the Mountain King, well, Mountain King able to perhaps get a Stormbolt off. No, there's a Stormbolt off onto the Spellbreaker, or Blade Master. Blade Master now down to 338. Low on mana again, probably just has level 3 critical strike as the Archmage, well, Mountain King getting a Tome of Retraining to the Archmage. Archmage now with Blizzard. Is it too little, too late, though? Ensnare just going to go down. There it goes. And now with the Archmage ensnared in a very, very uncomfortable position, that should be the game. Mountain King does not have any additional healing. Archmage does not have any additional healing. And there goes the Archmage and the chances for Infi. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.